how's it going, guys? This is Stefan Thomas, and welcome to training module number 32. Now, let's get started on this lesson. So, when you scroll down inside of the training link, or the new training area, you're going to notice video number 25. And video number 25 talks about 1,300 niche targeted traffic sources. So it doesn't matter what type of business you're promoting, these 1,300 traffic sources that training module 25 mentions can cater to any niche. But one of the things that I've always mentioned in the daily takeover training, I've been saying this for over a year, that it's very, very important that you learn to step out of your comfort zone. You're going to have to get familiar with advertising in ways that you've never advertised before, because there are so many traffic sources in daily takeover. But if you are not stepping out of your comfort zone and learning how to advertise in different ways than what you typically advertise, you're not going to be able to use all of these traffic sources mentioned in the training. So these 1,300 traffic sources mentioned in video 25, these are question and answer forums. Now, again, these are question and answer forums. You can get traffic to your website by answering people's questions. And it's similar to Quora. It's very similar to Quora. Now, for those who don't know what Quora is a question and answer website. So when someone asks a question, you can come in the comment section and answer their questions. And those 1,300 traffic sources that I just mentioned that video 25 talks about, they are question and answer forums. The only thing about these question and answer forums is that you can't just create a picture and put your link in the post and say, click on my link and join my business. Those question and answer forums, they only want value. In other words, you cannot just spam your business opportunity. They want written content. They want articles. They want blogs. And if you don't know how to write an article or a blog, I'm going to show you an easy way to do it. And I'm going to give you an example of my blog and where you can find ideas on what to say when you're writing an article or a blog. Again, you can't come to Quora or other websites that are in those 1,300 traffic sources, which are also question and answer websites. You can't just go there, create a picture post like you do on Facebook, and put your link in the post. They will kick you off of their platform so fast you won't even see it coming. So these platforms, Quora plus the 1,300 other traffic sources, they only want value. They want long answers, value, article style, blog style answers. For example, if you're coming to Quora and you want to answer some questions, keeping in mind that Quora gets millions and millions of visitors per month. But if you're trying to drive massive traffic to your website, you can't just come onto Quora and post a picture, put your link in the post and say, join my business. You have to provide a lot of value. Article and blog style type of answers. So I came over to Quora and I typed in sales. I typed in the word sales. Now, you can type in anything you want, depending on what niche you're in. If you want to type in real estate because you do real estate, then you're going to type in real estate in this box right here. If you're into affiliate marketing, then you want to type in affiliate marketing or sales. If you're into Forex trading, then you can type in Forex trading into this box. And whatever you're typing in, depending on what niche you're in, it's going to pull up questions that people are asking on the 1,300 other traffic sources as well as Quora. And you can come in here and answer their questions. Now, keep in mind that there are thousands of people viewing every answer, or hundreds of people viewing every answer. Like this person right here, they asked, how can I boost the sale on my e-commerce website? Now, bingo, this is an easy question to answer because if you're a Daily Takeover member, which if you're watching this training, you most certainly are, but this is an easy question because Daily Takeover, we boost sales by allowing people to give away incentives to dramatically boost their sales. We're helping people boost their sales by helping them drive more traffic to their website. I could easily answer this question. And right here it says that 530 people are following this answer. So when you give your response, there are 530 people potentially that can see your answer and click on your answer and end up going to your blog. Again, you cannot just spam your business links at all. You have to provide value. So if I wanted to answer this question right here, I can click here, click the link, and this is going to give me the ability to answer this question. So let me scroll down and find the question here. This person said, how can I boost sales on my e-commerce website? So this person already gave an answer. And as you can see here, she received 93 upvotes. That means that 93 people loved her comment. So if I wanted to answer this question, I can click on her name right here, and I'm going to add my comment. Now, as I already said, you can't just say, hey, click on my link and take a look at my website. Quora will kick you off of their platform. So you got to provide a lot of value. So what I've done is I created a blog, and this blog says 10 proven ways to boost sales. And also below this video, I'm going to put a blue button that you can press where you can read the entire article that I've written. And I created this article through Leadpages. Now, if you watch training module number 31, I've shown you how to create unlimited web pages with Leadpages, and I've also shown you in video 26 how you can do the same thing with GoDaddy. Whether you're using Leadpages or GoDaddy, you can create an article with that. And all you're doing is adding pictures and words to your website. So take a look at this. 10 proven ways to boost sales. I made this through Leadpages. I added a picture here. I added a description here. And here's tip number 1 to boosting sales. I talked about using our incentives to boost their sales. And I also put pictures here. I also put a Vitalytics video right here. I gave a demonstration of what people can do on their capture pages. And now we move to tip number 2, where I talked about using more traffic sources. I'm showing my traffic stats. I made a video about the traffic sources and put that on my article or blog. I'm showing how these traffic sources helped me become a top earner in 3 different companies. And then I talked about stop embedding YouTube videos on your websites, and I talked about Vitalytics. I'm going to put a blue button below this video that you can click on to look at this entire article, just to give you an idea of how you can structure your article so that you can get on all of these traffic sources and advertise, because they only want those 1,300 other traffic sources. They only want this type of answer. So here I gave 10 tips on how to boost sales. So if I wanted to answer this person on Quora, I can just go back to my blog. I can just go back to my blog and copy the first tip. But I'm not going to put any links in my original answer except for a link that leads back to my blog. So I'm just going to copy this section. I could take 5 tips and insert them as an answer. Okay, this person is named Frank. So I'm going to say, hi Frank, here's 5 tips to boost sales on your e-commerce website. So here we have tip 1. Just make sure not to add any links in the beginning. So I've already copied the first tip. So then I'm going to go back to my blog and get tip number 2, talking about using other traffic sources or using more traffic sources. I'm going to make sure there's not a link. I don't want to link it just yet. So I'm going to copy tip number 2. Tip number 2, let's go back to our answers. So we have tip number 2. Okay, and I'm going to take out mention of daily takeover. So let me take out this part. So I'm going to take that out. And now I'm going to copy tip number 3, where I'm talking about Vidalytics. Let's go back to my answer. I'm going to copy. Okay, let's see, Vidalytics. All right, and now I'm going to link to my blog. Now, I said 5 tips up here, but just so this video is not too long, I'm just going to say 3 tips, just to make this video shorter. And then I'm going to say something like, let's say this. I'm going to say, you can find more tips in great detail by clicking here. By clicking here. And where it says by clicking here, this is where you can add the link to your blog. So I'm going to go back to my blog, and let me drag this down a little so you can see. So I'm going to get 10 different ways. I'm going to copy the link to my blog, come back over to my answer, 10 proven ways to boost sales right here. There we have it. So once I'm done answering, then I can click add comment. Now, do you guys see up here? How there were 530 people following this answer? So when I answer this question, these people are going to get a notification that the question was answered. And all these people that are following this question will see your answer. And this is how you can get traffic from Quora and also from the 1,300 other advertising websites that Training Module 25 talks about. Again, the 1,300 traffic sources that Training Module 25 talks about, they don't want just a picture and a post. You'll get kicked out of those question and answer forums. So guys, it's very, very important that you step out of your comfort zone and get used to creating content that's of value. You got to get out of the habit of just spamming a link and saying, join my business. So when the people from Quora check out my answer, it's going to lead them to my blog. Now, when they come to my blog, you see a lot of these tips lead to my main Daily Takeover website. Right here I said for more details you can click here. So if they click here or they click here, it's going to lead them to the main Daily Takeover website that they can check out. So my blog is leading to Daily Takeover. Now, if you do real estate, you can use that same strategy by typing in real estate on Quora or typing in real estate on those 1,300 other platforms, and you can write a blog. You can create a piece of content that fits whatever platform you are on. So that's how you operate on those 1,300 plus other traffic sources. Training Module 31 tells you how to build websites through lead pages and also how to use heat maps and other things. But you'll get a full lead pages training on how to create landing pages, websites through lead pages. That's a website building platform. And also video 26 will show you how to do the same exact thing, but with a different website building platform called GoDaddy. Now, for those who are not familiar with writing blogs or articles or anything to that nature, you can simply head over to Google and type in whatever you're trying to promote. If you're in real estate, you can type in real estate. If you are into affiliate marketing, you can type in affiliate marketing on Google. And if you're in just make money online type of products, you can type in how to boost sales. So the first thing you can do is you can come over to Quora and type in your search word. So I typed in sales, and somebody was asking, how can I boost sales on my e-commerce website? Now, if you're trying to write a piece of content and put it on your GoDaddy website, or you're trying to put it on a Leadpages website and you just have no idea what you can say, you can come over to Google, because you know people are asking these questions. Depending on what questions you're seeing people ask, you can come over to Google and type in the same thing. For example, how can I create a sales funnel? You can type that in on Google. And when you do that, you can find tons of blogs that already exist on Google that you can check out to draw ideas on their blog of what tips they're giving. So the person on Quora, they asked, how do I boost sales on my e-commerce website? So the way that I got ideas on exactly what to say, all I did is type in how to boost sales on Google. And this is how I got some ideas, some good ideas of what to say on my blog. Okay, this is from neilpatel.com. 7 effective principles that will skyrocket your sales. And you'll find tons of different blogs out there that you can click on just to get some ideas of what you can say on your Leadpages website, or on your GoDaddy website, or on whatever website builder platform you're using. Okay, so on this blog, it says 7 effective principles that will skyrocket your sales, backed by neuroscience. So let's take a look at the tips that are being given. Let's look at the tips. Okay, tip number 1 is influence drives the value of your product. Influence marketing is here to stay, so you should embrace it. Influence is your ability to persuade others to adopt your own perspective. You believe in your product, so you naturally want others to believe in it too. Okay, this is a tip I can use. Let's see what other tips are here. You have to sell yourself before you can sell your product. So I can easily read this, draw ideas from it, and put it in my own words. Guys, whatever you do, do not just steal people's content. You want to put everything in your own words, always in your own words. Scrolling down, build interest with features. Build desire with benefits. So since we're talking about Daily Takeover, I can easily talk about the benefits of Daily Takeover. So I can take tip number 3 and put everything he's saying in my own words. I'm going to say it in my own words. Now this blog has 7 tips. So when I have a tip of my own, then I will put my own tips on my own blog. A blog is just a website that talks about a particular subject. And with GoDaddy and Leadpages, you can create unlimited pages to put your written content on. And if you want to add pictures, you can add pictures. If you want to add videos, you can do that too. I highly recommend doing that, because when you're on Quora, and you're answering people's questions, you want to give it in a written form only, because you don't want to add pictures to your answers. You can't add videos to your answer. You want to add it in written form. And then at the bottom of your tips, you want to give a few tips and then link back to the blog that you've written. So you can just look at other blogs and draw ideas from it. So if you're in real estate, you can go back to Google. For example, if you're in real estate and you're trying to sell a home, you can type in how to sell my home. How to sell your house, a complete guide. I can click here and draw all kinds of ideas of what I can say on my own blog. So if I'm a real estate agent, I can write a great blog, and I can go inside of one of these question and answer forums and look for somebody saying, hey, how can I sell my house? I'm trying to sell my house, or I'm trying to buy a home. How can I buy a home effectively? How can I buy a home at an affordable price? I can easily find a blog that corresponds to their question, go back to Leadpages or GoDaddy, write a piece of content that's centered around that topic, I can go back into the forum and answer their question and get a lot of traffic. So if you've got 530 people or 1,000 people following a particular answer in one of those question and answer forums, the moment you answer that question, those people get notified that the questions were answered by you. So then when everybody goes to check out your answer and you're linking back to your blog and your blog has your website information embedded into that blog, this is how you get traffic to your website. So first you start off by answering the question, but that question links to your blog. And then that blog will lead to your website. So once again, you answer the questions that people are asking by typing in the keyword that you're looking for on the question and answer sites. You type in your search word. You find questions related to what you sell. You write a piece of content that's centered around that. You copy and paste your answer, but give a few tips on the question and answer forums. Give them a few tips and then tell them that they can check out more tips by visiting your blog. And once they visit your blog will lead to the website of the product that you're selling. And this is how you get traffic from those 1,300 other question and answer traffic sources. But, like I said before, you've got to step out of your comfort zone. If you don't know how to write an article, you can easily go on Google, type in whatever you're looking for, and draw ideas just like I showed you from other blogs and write your own content, except your content will be in your own words. You don't want to steal other people's blogs or articles word for word. You want to put everything in your own words. You can add your own pictures, add your own videos, and you can be getting traffic. But if you're the type of entrepreneur that says, I don't write articles, oh well, I guess I can't use this traffic source, or you're on a platform that wants you to upload videos and you say, well, I don't do videos, oh well, I just can't use this traffic source, you're going to vastly limit how far you can go with your traffic because you don't want to step out of your comfort zone. This is why I always say, always step out of your comfort zone. Because if you don't step out of your comfort zone, you're going to be stuck using safe lists. You're going to be stuck using only classified ad websites and the small handful of secret social media sites that Daily Takeover talks about. But if you really want your traffic to your website to explode, you got to get used to writing this type of content. You've got to get used to writing this type of content. And like I said before, if you don't know what to say, you can easily look up other blogs and easily and quickly get ideas of what you can say. But if you don't want to step out of your comfort zone, you won't be able to get the type of traffic that I get. Like when you come up here to the traffic sources button, traffic sources and tools, you're going to see a list of places that you can advertise, like the free ad forum, free global classifieds. These are classified ad websites. This is a social media site. Mambi, social media site. But the 1,348 other traffic sources, if you're not willing to write an article or a blog, which is very easy to do when you're watching other people's examples on Google, you're going to miss out on all of these traffic sources. And these traffic sources get thousands and even millions of people. So your traffic is going to be very limited when you're not stepping out of your comfort zone. Blog submission sites. They only want articles or blogs. But if you're not willing to do that, you're going to miss out on all these traffic sources. Scoop.it. All of these traffic sources you're not going to be able to use. And if you don't step out of your comfort zone and start doing videos like I've said a million times in this training, all of these video uploading sites, you're going to miss out on the ability to advertise on all of these. And these get millions of visitors, so imagine all the traffic you're missing out on. So you're going to be very limited when you don't step out of your comfort zone. This is why I say it so much I feel like a broken record. You've got to step out of your comfort zone if you want your traffic to be like mine. For example, I showed you guys this, where one of my websites received over 111,000 visitors in only 2 months. It's because I'm not stuck on the safe list. I'm not stuck on classified ad websites. I got those 1,300 other plus advertising platforms that I can put my answers on or answer people's questions. And I'm getting massive traffic to my opportunities because they're going from my answer to my blog, and the blog is leading them to my website. Massive traffic because I'm not limited to just safe lists. I'm not limited to just classified ad websites. I'm not limited to only secret social media websites. I can advertise on any one of the traffic sources that Daily Takeover has inside because I always have a piece of content that fits whatever platform I'm coming on. And so, depending on what people ask in those question and answer forums, I can easily create a duplicate piece of content that answers their questions, and I can link it back to my website. Now take a look at this. On lead pages, if I wanted to create a different blog for a different subject, seeing how I created my blog through lead pages, I can easily type in the name of my blog. You see where it says 10 ways? This is where I built my blog at. So the blog that you see right here, I built it through lead pages. And instead of having to create a new blog from scratch, all I would need to do, click this option right here where it says Actions, and click on Duplicate right here, or Duplicate. And so if I wanted to write a different blog for another subject, I can type it here. So if somebody asks, how can I speed up my website load time? How do I get my website to load quicker? I can make a duplicate page and I can name it 5 ways to speed up website load time. Start building. Click on Start Building. And once I click on Start Building, I can just change the contents on the page. So instead of it saying 10 proven ways to boost sales, I can make it say 5 ways to speed up your website loading time. Okay? I can change the picture here if I want to. And again, guys, if you want to learn how to use lead pages, watch training module number 31. So I can change the picture here if I want. I can change this definitely. I can change this to describe what I'm about to talk about. And I can change all the contents on this page. I can remove the pictures and the videos and change the words around. Let's just say I don't know what to put on my blog about how to speed up your website. Well, I can easily find that out by coming to Google. Take a look at this. This is how easy this is. How do I speed up my website? How do I speed up my website? And I can easily find a blog that talks about it. 20 ways to speed up your website. So look at all of these 20 tips that you can read and get ideas of exactly what to say on your piece of content. The only thing you'll be doing is putting it in your own words. That's it. You can be adding your own pictures, your own videos. So if I see somebody on Quora, or if I see somebody on the 1,300 other plus traffic sources, I can easily answer their question because now I can create a piece of content that answers their question. And you'll find tons of other people on the question and answer websites that are asking that same question. So let's type in how to speed up my website. Let's see what comes up. Bingo, right here. What are the best ways of getting a better loading speed on a website? How do I speed up a WordPress website? Again, if you don't know what to say, you can easily Google it. That'll give you tons of ideas of what to say in your own words on your content. So there's really no excuse for anybody to say, I don't know what to say on my blog or my article. I'm literally showing you how to easily find out what to say. How do you speed up loading time of a website to improve SEO? That's another topic you can look up. Now, if you have a Make Money Online product, you can type in best way to make money online. Let me see if anybody's asking questions about what's the best way to make money online. Take a look at this. How can you make an extra $100 income online per week? Well, we know with Daily Takeover, you get paid $100 per referral, right? So I can easily go to Google and type in best ways to make money online. Okay, right here. These are 8 tips of how to make money online. And somewhere in these tips, when I'm answering their questions, I can link back to a blog that gives them more tips, and then that blog can lead them to Daily Takeover, guys. So you can be getting massive traffic just answering their questions. And Quora gets millions and millions of visitors every single month. Now when you go to SimilarWeb.com, let's see how much traffic Quora gets. And all of these forums get thousands and even millions of visitors every single month. So if you're not stepping out of your comfort zone to write this kind of content, which is easy to do when you see other people on Google that they're literally giving you ideas of what to say, when you don't want to step out of your comfort zone, you're going to miss out on so much traffic. And you'll be stuck on the safe list or stuck on the classified sites. But let's look up Quora.com. Let's look up Quora.com right here. Let's see how much traffic Quora gets. And the other 1,300 plus advertising platforms that want blogs or articles, they get a whole lot of traffic too. So when you're not on those platforms, you are just vastly missing out. So when you're not on those other platforms, you are missing out big time on traffic. And this is why your traffic is small compared to mine. But take a look at this. Quora gets 481.46 million visitors a month. So if you're not doing what I'm showing you how to do because you don't want to step out of your comfort zone, you're missing out on millions of potential visitors to your website. So all of these traffic sources here in the Daily Takeover training, you're going to be missing out on the ability to use these traffic sources, the 1,348 traffic sources. You're going to miss out on all these blog submission websites, and these get a lot of visitors, like Scoop.it gets millions of visitors every month. You're missing out on that. You're missing out on Medium.com. Let's look up Medium.com. Medium.com. Medium.com receives over 205 million visitors a month. So think of all the traffic you're missing out on when you don't want to write articles because it makes you feel uncomfortable or you don't want to step out of your comfort zone. All of these video uploading websites like Dailymotion, Mefedia, WatchNowLearn.org, you're missing out on so much traffic. This is why you're stuck on the safe list and the classified sites. And you wonder why your traffic is so small when you see me getting 1,000, 2,000 plus people to my website every single day. And with all of those visitors, I'm making great money because I'm not limited to a small handful of traffic sources. So guys, it's time to step out of your comfort zone and get this traffic. But you got to be willing to write content that provides value. You got to get out of the habit of just spamming your link and expecting people to sign up, because you're going to be missing out on so much traffic, and all that traffic you're missing out on is causing you to lose sales. So again, guys, I hope this added some type of value, and I will see you guys in the next video.